I got a hot take for you regarding XRP as a security. Celsius bankruptcy has been going on over a year, and yet we're still watching people trade the damn Cell token. And hacks and exploits are running rampant in crypto. I've got a couple more to share with you. And yes, of course, we're going to talk price action. Let's start it off with your comments because you matter most. It's 1-1 says, but Klaus, how are crypto social media influencers supposed to desperately backpedal if they first don't fill everyone's heads with hopium and over-insinuated vague promises? I mean, they have to get a way to put food on the table, right? What better way than posting absolute lies to drive traffic? And you know what's happening, everyone? People are starting to leave those channels because they're realizing that it is hopium and bullshit. It's the same reason why the rain dance works. They keep dancing until it rains. Doesn't mean the rain dance works. It just means shit, if you wait long enough, a broken clock will be right twice a day. Walker Survivor says, drain the 99.99% swamp. That's right, drain it, fill it with gasoline, light that bitch up on fire, fill it with concrete, let's scrap it over. Now, did you check the whiteboard behind me? Clarity means not slapping dongs. Ooh, we're gonna get juicy today, aren't we? Bitcoin's in at 29,355, ETH 1842, H-bar pumping on fake news, but it's starting to retrace a little bit because people are going, oh, so it really wasn't news. XRP sitting at 62.8 with XLM slowly going down 13.5, down 3.7 last 24 hours. Pumps and dumps. Celsius, dude, Celsius declared bankruptcy June of last year. And yet you still got people trading this piece of shit. But hold up. To show you how fucking dumb people are in the crypto space, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people fighting this shit in court. Listen to this idea, and you tell me if these people have a brain or if they're trying to scam you out of more of your money. Bankrupt lender Celsius won court permission to start polling account holders on its proposal to restart a new user-owned company and distribute an estimated $2 billion of Bitcoin and ETH. U.S. bankruptcy judge Martin said Monday he'd allow Celsius to begin sending ballots to account holders alongside other voting materials meant to provide plain language explanation of the company's plan to repay customers. Glenn said his approval is contingent upon company advisors putting in additional information about the volatility of the crypto industry. That's the problem, and the challenges that could hinder Celsius's crypto mining operation. You sold a whole shitload of mining rigs, so that's going to be bad. But seriously, people are still buying and trading this bullshit. The price of Celsius right now is sitting at 16 cents, and you're like, oh, look at this action. Yeah, zoom out, girlfriend, and you'll see that this thing is dead. Yet people are still putting money into this shit. Exit liquidity. Come on, everyone. Why the hell would you trade a bankrupt token unless you're what, everyone? Degenerate crypto gambling. Oh, so maybe it's not investing, it's gambling. But again, the whiteboard behind me says the real thing. Slapping dongs. We're going to slap dongs here soon. Well, no, we're not going to, but I'm going to show you two crypto people that are slapping dongs and why it's so stupid. Goes back to the other commenter's comment of drain the swamp. Why should we drain the swamp? Because we're not fixing things, are we, everyone? Crypto news site Coinbase lays off 45% of its staff ahead of company sales. We still have some shrinkage in the crypto space. Did a story earlier about a firm closing down. Algorithms didn't push it because it wasn't sexy, but guess what? You still have firms closing down, citing what, everyone? Yes, ungood. I'm going to leave that in. Citing non-favorable market conditions. The layoffs came to light in a memo viewed by The Block, a media company and competitor to Coindesk, in which the company's chief executive, Kevin Worth, addressed the upcoming workforce reduction, saying it would be part of the upcoming sale. So it's not just actual exchanges, but also companies covering crypto news. This was a required step to ensure financially sound business moving forward and set us on a path to close the deal with Coindesk. Basically, Coindesk, right, in order for it to be sold to its next thing, the people are like, yo, you got to get rid of all this dead weight. Why? Because the crypto market shrinkage. You needed a whole shitload more reporters to cover all these stories here, but now it's dead quiet. So even in the crypto news space, which I am, I don't consider myself an influencer. I'm a news channel. That's why I bring both positive and negative. I read a comment out there from a crypto influencer that said, number one rule of crypto is don't fudge your own bag. How about don't lie to your viewers so that you have a better chance of using them for exit liquidity? How about as a crypto influencer, you tell the news whether it's positive or negative. Because you know what? If all you're doing is breaking good stories because you own a shitload of this, that's going to sway the way you think about things, which may lead you to only show the good side of the stories, which isn't true to the market, is it, everyone? The purpose of the meeting is to inform everyone that today's several roles, predominantly in our media team, were impacted by a reduction in force. Incredible, difficult decision to send everyone with an email, but I want to let everyone know as soon as possible what was happening. Layoffs equal out 16% of the workforce. Hack scams and schemes are rampant in crypto. Are you making money? Well, unless you're playing pumps and dumps, you are. Hodling ain't getting you shit, is it? But if you're a scammer and schemer, you're making money. Tsunami protocol hacks, stablecoin pools manipulated. PEC Shield is estimated Tsunami lost 2.1 million attack, which is largely believed to be emanated from a price manipulation glitch in its curve pool. Jesus Christ, how many times am I going to report this? Glitches in pools. Wow. Crazy. We're not learning, are we? And you want crypto to moon? Maybe we should fix this dumpster fire of all these exploits. How bad is it? Let's keep going, ladies. Spirit Swamp to shut down after multi-chain collapse. Another phantom project winds down, citing multi-chain exposure. Spirit Swap was supposed to be one of the most popular dexes on Phantom, boasting an all-time high TVL of 374 million in January. It is now less than 3 million TVL, thanks in part to the multi-chain collapse and the broader cryptocurrency bear market. And as always, any article you see in this video and all my other ones will be linked in the description below. I bring you news, lady, not hopium to make sure I protect my own bags. Yeah, that was a public comment. That's pretty gross, isn't it? Wouldn't you want someone with an unbiased opinion? Someone that gives you good and bad news, not just the good news, and hopes that they can use you for exit liquidity. These influencers out there, and oh, yep, I'm going to go back to your comments. These influencers out there are giving you hopium, vague promises, and all this bullshit, and they're taking crazy leaps, aren't they? Why? Because they're so deep in the red that what do they got to do? They got to spread the hopium to hope that it gains traction. They think they can influence the market to keep it strong, but all they're doing is lying. And what's happening is I'm gaining subs while others are losing subs. Why? Because I bring the news and I can take the heat and stay in the kitchen. See what's at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen? 67.75 billion. Total amount of hack scams and schemes in crypto and Web3. We're not done. Why? Because we're going to be playing with our dongs. David Barrera and David Joel Cat Schwartz are like, yo, whose wee-wee's bigger? It don't fucking matter, you losers. Why? Well, I'll share with you why. A person buying one of these orange groves without Howie's services wouldn't have any reason to expect profit from the efforts. Blah, 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 blah. David Joel Cat says, I don't think the claim is true. That's my whole fucking point. You don't think it's true. Why? Because guess what, girlfriend? We don't have regs. We don't have regs. So these people are going to play with their peepees and slap dongs and act like they're experts and pros and, oh my God, we're so fucking cool. Why? Because there's no clarity. See, the whiteboard doesn't lie, just like this homeboy right here. Clarity, not slapping dongs. See, if we had clarity, these tool bags out here wouldn't be arguing one side versus the other. What does that tell you, everyone? Yes, we need to drain the swamp in order to gain clarity. Why? Because if you have experts on both sides and they simply can't agree, what does that tell you? You need new regs. But boy, the government doesn't want to give you new regs. Why? Because they ain't doing shit for us, are they? Nope. All I'm hearing about is send more billions to the Ukraine. Right? Let's do all this shit that helps everyone else, but let's not tackle problems that are happening here. Meanwhile, the crypto industry is being hacked, schemed, scammed, and exploited for $67 billion. FTX still gets a laptop in jail. What the fuck? Seriously. Drain the swamp. Vote the losers out. It doesn't matter on what side of the aisle they are on. If they are not making your life better, vote these losers out time and time again. But it's kind of cool because these people get to stay relevant and slap their dongs, act like experts. Yeah, because they're like, there's no regs. So, yep, all you're going to see is these people in Twitter sphere, X sphere, whatever the hell we're going to call it now, being able to argue stupid points from one side to the other. XRP price. Now, had a few people tell me that, Klaus, I think the reason the price is moving sideways is delayed ETF action. I agree. I also think the problem is we don't have an FOMC meeting this month. We got one next month. So we're going to be waiting on more monetary policy conditions. We're also waiting to see what, everyone? Are we going to get any clarity with the appeal? Yeah, there's so much going on right now that you're going to be used to some boring sideways action unless something really bad happens. You're like, Klaus, what do you mean really bad? FTX, Celsius style collapse, something like that. Maybe further SEC enforcement. But for real, if you look at the chart of some of the most popular cryptos out there, it's been boring sideways action. Because there's so much clarity that we're waiting for. Again, the whiteboard doesn't tell lies. Clarity, not slapping dongs. So cool, you got experts out here arguing one side versus the other. But Howie and Orange Groves and suck my balls. We're talking about shit from 1933, 1934, trying to apply it to a market now that has such crazy technological development that it doesn't fit the current standards. Now, some of you may out there be arguing, Klaus, primary sales protected. Man, it's not primary, that's protected, because that's what the trial is going to be for. XRP is a security, right? I mean, this is what we're talking about. We're all taking these guesses and inferences because the government isn't helping us. Because these regs aren't coming in fast enough. So as the government is out there going, we don't want to increase spending, but let's give billions to the Ukraine. Seriously. How about we start fixing the problems here and start protecting citizens in our own countries? And it's not just the United States, it's all over the place. Europe is very interesting too because we got some MiCA action, but we also got some of these countries out there going, God, maybe we should regulate crypto like gambling. Degenerate crypto gambling, as seen by people like Celsius and FTX, that degenerately gambled with your money because they were buying politicians. Again, it goes back to your comments. You are the smart people, and that's why I post this. Drain the swamp. Call out the influencers that are trying to shield the shit that they own to protect themselves rather than providing you with, yes, everyone, information, both good or bad. I've been accused of being negative, but god damn, it's a bear market. It's a bull market. I bet you most of my stories will be positive. Don't give a shit what happens. I bring the news. And ladies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I put the vision in your head of two men slapping dogs trying to prove who's the one that knows the expert on shit. You can prove all you want. But guys, gals, whether you're slapping dongs or comparing cup sizes, unless you've got clear regs, what are you doing? You're just playing a battle that you can't win or lose, and you don't look like experts, you look like fucking morons. Arguing about something that doesn't have clarity. Inferences, taking leaps. All sorts of funky shit here. The industry hacked for $67 billion. Doggy's barking while I'm recording this, and we'll leave it in. Hey. Watch it, sweetie. I'm recording. Oh, come on, baby. Come on up. Come here. Do it. Come here, sweetie. Either way, me and my sweet girl here, Leia, we're going to hang out, do a little bit of stretching. I've got my recovery drink here because I had a race yesterday and I got one coming up in a week. What are you guys going to do? I don't know. Comment down below and let me know what you cool cats are doing for the rest of your day.